So Cancer, welcome to your intuitive tarot reading for July. So let's see what July has in store for you. And remember that energy go both ways. So the reading might be reversed and you might get your person's end of the stick or the situation. And also if Cancer is your sun sign and this doesn't resonate, just check out your moon sign or Venus or rising. Those will oftentimes resonate if your sun sign doesn't. So let's see what's in store for you this July, Cancer. I feel that many of you are keeping a brave facade. You look very put together on the outside, but it's as if you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to juggle, and I think you might need some rest or some time off, but it's as if you can't do that. There's just not room for it in your situation. Please give us some information about the Four of Swords. But I think many of you are doing okay, like you have surrendered to this situation or why it has to be like that in this situation. I think a few of you also do this with a pleasure. You might be helping someone out or doing this for a child or somebody you love, and it's just how you show love, by being there and by organizing and putting together things. Might be in your house, like your home situation, your family. But just give us some more information about these swords, please. I see some of you also might be sacrificing something that you're passionate about, or you have to put it aside or put it on the back burner because you have so many responsibilities. Look at that. You have the Nine of Swords. There's just a lot of thoughts, a lot of analyzing, a lot of things going on, or worry, or just burnout and exhaustion because, yeah, there's just not that time for you to retract. And it might also be that you want to take some time out or time for yourself to gather your thoughts or figure things out. It might also be stress. This stress that you have or unease, it might be related to how to expand or how to move forward. It might be a travel that you're going on, or somebody else that you love might go on a journey or do something. And yeah, it can also be that this is what you need, like you want a vacation, you want a time out, you want to travel, but there isn't room for that. It feels as if this person, it's an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, if it's a person, if it's not a situation, has said something or laid down some ground rules or given a direction that you might be leaving behind. Maybe that's what all of this quandar is, that mental agony that you have, or the stress that maybe this, you can't stand for it, or it goes against your morals perhaps, or your values. It's like this energy of a tough pill to swallow. So maybe you have to move on and expand even though you don't want to, or maybe you have to leave something behind or change something, but maybe you don't want to do that. Please give us some information on this situation. I'm curious, what is this Queen of Swords situation? Yeah, it's a choice that you have to make, or it's a relationship that you have. Please give us more information. It might be a toxic situation. You got the shadow side, which is equal to the devil card in the Rider White. So this might be a situation that you're tied up to and that you can't leave behind. Maybe you're a caretaker, or you're in a miserable relationship. Maybe it's children. Something is holding you back. And for some of you, you have to stop doing something that you're passionate about, or it keeps you from doing your own thing. Maybe you're only a parent, like you don't have the role as an actual person. Your whole identity is wrapped up around being a parent or a worker, perhaps. And yeah, it's not good for you. I don't understand why this came up. Let me just get another card. What does that mean? Why is this coming up? I know what the card means, but I don't get any intuition around it. I need some more information, please. There is some information coming in, or there is a connection you have to a child or young person, or somebody who is playful and young at heart. There is some healing coming into this situation because of something you read online, some forum, some support groups perhaps, or something you read on the news, or just you get some information, or you are at a party or a gathering with friends, and there's just something that comes in that brings you this sense of healing. Maybe what comes in is what toughens you up to do this decision or take this next step that you think is uncomfortable. Please give us some cards on the Queen of Wands. Yes, here you have that new perspective, that new idea, that new guts, or just a newfound security. Or, you know, when you're in that pre-decision phase, it's very antagonizing. It feels awful, that cognitive dissonance. But once you have made the decision, no matter if it was A or B, there's just this relief of having that new direction and having made that decision. And I think it's around making your voice heard, showing your needs, laying down the law, asserting boundaries perhaps, or showing who you truly are, losing your mask. It might be regarding to a child as well, like this new clarity that comes in. It just brings you this contentment and happiness, this peace after, finding this new direction that you're going to take. What is this Ten of Wands? Please give us something for that. You might have, again, as it might be pertaining to children, being a caretaker, or stretching yourself too thin, doing a lot of pro bono or volunteer work, or helping everybody out. You're just maybe reclaiming your energy and taking back your energy a little bit. And of course, it might be due to the financial situation as well. Maybe that's a factor that weighs in when you're doing this decision making. I think that some of you are working very hard and you're working your way to the top. It doesn't have to be a career ladder or a job situation. It might be just if you're fixing up your house, or you're gathering things that you need in your life. Like now you have got the car, now you can start saving up for some other things. But it's just you're accumulating a lot of stuff because you worked hard. or power or authority or security in your life, for your children as well. Maybe you're nesting, and that's like, yeah, you're putting in a lot of work, and it's the emotional labor, perhaps the mental labor. But let's just see what's coming in after this. I want to know about this healing and what's coming in for you, Cancer, in July with this Three of Cups. Please give us more information on that. Look at that. I love it. You're able to move on to calmer waters, Cancer. But again, I have this sense that you got some information, or maybe some guidelines, or you read something in a self-help book. But there is something that enables you to move on to a more peaceful state of mind. There has been some justice that's coming in for you. This month there is so much justice and fairness and karma that's being balanced out for all the signs I see. Yeah, something you have given someone your peace of mind, or someone has gotten what they deserve, or you have gotten what you deserve, and things are just balanced. And that's why you're able to move on to calmer waters, Cancer. It might have been something that was hidden for a long time, some truth that finally has come out, and that's what you needed. So please give us some advice that Cancer can need for this situation in July. I'm supposed to take this card. Please give Cancer some advice. It's as if a cycle is ending. You have dealt with a person or a situation that were here for either teaching you a lesson. I don't like that expression at all. But this situation taught you a lot about yourself, who you are, how you react. Or it taught you what you're made of and what you're capable of. But there's something that has been in your life for a reason, and you've just learned a lot. There's just this life experience. But let me just read the cards and see. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. So wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what's the right next action. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable and to open to changing your preconceived notions. And yeah, there is some information coming in for you here. And it's just accelerating your healing. Let's just see that number 52. When the magical shapeshifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you more aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you've met a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety and success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. Your whole perspective is about who you are and why you're here, and it will shift. Yeah, so, and the magical shapeshifter always makes you a better version of yourself. So there is just something that's being released, something that is being balanced out. Karma is coming, and a cycle is ending for you in July. Whatever this is for you, Cancer. But I love to hear this. It's like everybody gets healing in July. It's beautiful. Prosperity lies ahead. And show the world the real you, Cancer. So I hope I see you again in August and that this pans out really well for you.